Find our second opponent and running a near mirror match here, but with the Crobat over the Nile Ego, and I feel like Nile Ego actually does make a substantial difference in this matchup. I haven't brought in Amoonguss once with this team, and I feel like I really should be, but I just never feel comfortable enough with it. Thinking of Nile Ego Fini lead with Razor in the back, but maybe I drop Rayquaza in this matchup. Yeah, I actually like Incineroar here. My goal should be to ideally let my opponent's Xerneas set up and then get rid of it through a haze or some means, or a acid spray. Not acid, I keep saying acid spray. Clear smog from Nile Ego. Alright, let's see. Rayquaza Crobat. That's actually really ideal, I think. Well, not necessarily, I guess, actually, because Mega Ray will be faster. You can just Mega Evolve an Earth Power the Nile Ego, assuming it's the same sets here. But one kind of cool way around that is hard switching into... Oh, I didn't bring Rayquaza up. I think I'll just protect Icy Wind turn 1. Presumably it's going to be a Tailwind Earth Power. Could make the ballsy read of Clear Smog. Sorry, Super Fangy and Dragon Ascending Fini. Although, if this is Rayquaza with no offense, like this, like the Assault Vest Rayquaza on this team, then it shouldn't be a major problem. Let's see. If I fake out Icy Wind, then I'll get the speed decrease. That doesn't matter too much, especially because Tailwind will be up, but I'll get some chip damage off, which is a good way to start things off. And then I'll probably want to switch Nile Ego out into Incineroar next turn in Icy Wind. Yeah, maybe Instant Nile Ego would have been a better lead. I feel like I'm getting too comfortable with the Tapu Fini. It's not, I guess it doesn't have Earth Power. So it's not Assault Vest. That's good to know. Yeah, if you had Earth Power there, you had 100% Earth Power. Okay, I want to go out in an Incineroar here. An Icy Wind. If I get 3 Icy Winds off, then I'll be fast enough to outspeed things with things like Xerneas and Nile Ego. And that's pretty plausible in a game like this. Crobat could want a Super Fang Fini. I'm not sure Rayquaza would be able to knock out something with the Dragon Ascent after. I'm very curious on what item it has, given that it has Protect, so it's not Choice or Assault Vest, so either Life Orb or Sash are the likely candidates. Life Orb is what I'm more scared of right now. Super Fang and a Life Orb Dragon Ascent might be enough to knock out Tapu Fini. He did have Earth Power, huh? Life Orbed? Yeah. Oh, that's nice though. Oh, that procs my berry. That's super good. Nice. Interesting double up into that slot, but it covers any switch out options. Perhaps the Mega Ray doesn't have enough speed investment to outspeed Nile Ego. That would make sense. Yeah. Now I can fake out Rayquaza and Icy Wind again, but that is pretty predictable. And still, what, 2 turns of Tailwind? Yeah. And this is at -2. I just feel like fake out Icy Wind is so obvious that I kind of just want to attack the Crobat with Incineroar. Yeah, I'm actually going to go for that. I'm gonna Flare Blitz Icy Wind. Nice. Okay. Ah, that's smart. Huh. I don't think Flurblitz knocks out Crobat, unfortunately, but we'll see. Yeah, it's not going to do enough. That was actually really close. I'm expecting... Oh, although the Rayquaza is faster than the Crobat. We saw that. Well, no, that was because of the Icy Wind, right? Wait, at that point... Were they both Icy Winded? Turn 1 Rayquaza protected while Crobat Icy Winded. So now Crobat should go first. Although we just did get another Icy Wind on it, never mind. So that's actually a really big deal, because that means we get to Icy Wind again here. I expect an Earth Power, but... Earth Power, Incin, and Haze? Oh, man. I don't know if I got that in. I think I got it in time. Yeah, he's gonna Earth Power. I didn't really have a great switch out to that, unfortunately. Like, and I think it's worth sacking Incineroar here if it means I get an Icy Wind off. Yeah, okay. Because Tailwind expires now. Okay, nice. Okay, now I can bring out my Xerneas. So this is what I was setting myself up for. Crobat's at -2 speed, right? Just need to double check that. Because if it is, then I can just knock it out here. Yeah, it is. And Rayquaza's at -1. I mean, I also could just Dazzling Gleam, but I think it's a better opportunity to Geomancy right now. Wait, who's my opponent gonna have in the back? I don't know the Fini speed here with Rayquaza. I'm worried about it outspeeding. Yeah, that's a problem. I need protects. That might actually work out better in my favor. Actually, no. I mean, I get the free light screen off, but I still don't know who's faster between Rayquaza and Fini. Geomancy, Icy Wind was the play I wanted to make, and that would have worked out well there. Yeah, I really need to learn my Icy Wind speed tiers. Especially with this team, because I don't remember how much speed investment everything has. I think you probably send out Xerneas here. Which will make this game really interesting, because I didn't Geomancy. Don't know what my opponent was going for that turn. You have to bring in Xerneas, I think. We're not in a terrible position, it's just frustrating. I feel like Fini probably does outspeed Mega Ray. But I can't say that with confidence, which is why I didn't go for it. Okay. Zern comes out. I've got now Ego in the back, which is obviously quite good. Gonna Gleam. It's very likely Incineroar's in the back. Xerneas just gonna click Geomancy? I don't think it would. But I'm gonna Haze to cover that option. Yep. Incineroar? Yep. So ideally the Xerneas here tries to Geomancy. If it does, then I think we'll win the game, because then we get to Geomancy for free. Yes, nice. Okay, that should be game. We still don't know the Incineroar set, so it's not necessarily over. But that is very helpful for us. We do need to knock out the now ego though. Sorry, the Rayquaza to make sure. If once we knock out Rayquaza, then now ego is free to sweep. Okay, good. So haze comes through here. With light screen up, I think it's best to just protect this turn and go for an icy wind. I might just eat a fake out and a moonblast into Fini, but that's fine. Like if you knock out Fini, that's ideal because then I get to switch it into now ego, and then I can just Z move Incineroar, Geomancy, and that's game over. Even if, like, let's say my opponent fakes out Fini. I think I've trapped my opponent at this point. If you fake out Fini and moonblast Xerneas, then that's fine. Next turn, I can still just click Geomancy, or even Dazzling Gleam Scald. Just worried about Roar from the Incineroar. Like, the game's not 100% over yet. Okay. Yeah, I don't even think a fake out Moonblast knocks out Fini, honestly, because of light screen. Fake out into Fini. It's a nice call. Moonblast. Alright, you did double up. Yeah, we actually survived. I'm actually pretty scared about that special attack drop. If not, I was going to consider Dazzling Gleaming and just Scalding Incineroar. I think I'm still going to Geomancy though. If he doesn't have Roar, then the game is pretty much over. Go for a Scald onto Incineroar. Especially because I have Light Screen up. That's a really nice read last turn, though. I mean, it was one of those, like, you kind of have to make those plays when you're behind. Okay, that's not surprising. Nice. So we'll have to see if Incineroar has Roar now. But I was thinking, even if it does, I think I've got enough firepower to close out this game. Like, even if you Roar at the Xerneas, you give me the free switch into Now Ego, which sweeps everything on my opponent's side at this point. Like, I can get a guaranteed Z move out into the Incineroar slot. See how much Scald does. Hopefully just above its berry range. Yeah, nice. Okay, and no Roar. So if we don't get crit here, should survive this. Nice. No berry either. Oh, that might have been Assault Vest, actually. That would make sense. Last turn of Light Screen. Just Moonblast and Scald Incineroar. Close game for sure. I feel like the haze turn really won me this game. If I didn't go for that, I think we probably actually just end up losing. But the haze covers most of my options there. I had to haze there, honestly, I think. Even if he doesn't Geomancy, we're still in an okay spot because we were able to set up Light Screen. But Moonblast should finish the deal now. Yeah. Turn 1 was interesting, just seeing the Protect and it being Life Orb Earth Power as well. Definitely wasn't expecting all of that all at once. But that was a fun game for sure. You know, we had obviously really similar Pokemon, but it played out quite differently. But Tapu Fini was definitely the MVP once again. It's just so good supporting Xerneas. Light Screen is also just a really, really big deal. Yeah, now everything will knock it out pretty much. Okay. I don't really know what protecting accomplishes there. I guess actually, sorry, you scat out for a protect on Xerneas' end, so that actually does make some sense. But I don't see how Rayquaza wins anyway at this point. You get the extreme speed, the Xerneas, but then I just get the Icy Wind off, and I've got Now Ego in the back. Actually, I think it's better to protect Xerneas there, because I could miss Icy Wind, theoretically, multiple times. Okay, I was kind of hoping for it to miss, just so I could have played it out that way, because, yeah, I think it's more optimal to protect the... It's actually always more optimal to protect Xerneas, because it gives you another Icy Wind chance. And because if you miss, that's actually kind of like, let's say I miss that one, then the Rayquaza outspeeds both of my Pokemon. Like I just need one Icy Wind to hit and I'll win the game. But if I miss 2 in a row and he makes the correct target, then I could end up losing. So it's better to protect there all the time. But now he'll faint from Life Orb recoil, so it doesn't matter. Oh, plus now he goes faster anyway. Yep, good game. These mirror matches can be quite scary, and I felt like my opponent played pretty well too, especially with that lead. But yeah, ultimately was just able to set up Xerneas, and bringing in Tapu Fini was, I would say, the main game changer in this set. So yeah, nice to come back after that first game where we really just got destroyed, honestly. I mean, once again, that first game